The King of 2 Miles is being brought to you by Lapua Bullets, passion for precision. Blackstone with Graphene by IA Coatings, innovation without boundaries. And by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks, molding the way America shoes.
Welcome back to week number 6 coverage. We're at the NRA Whittington Center in Raton, New Mexico, and we're covering King of 2 Miles, the competition being presented this week by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks. This is Duncan Davis. He hails from Phoenix, Arizona.
Duncan's a machinist with J.J. Rock Action. Rock McMillan actually owns the company, and that's a brother to Kelly McMillan, who's a sponsor on the TV show. These guys know how to build rifles. As you notice, they had the first round impact.
Well, guess what? They also, looks like they know how to hit the second one, too. Doing pretty well here on target number 1.
Yeah, he's got a good spotter, too. John Guy, right behind him. He's a former military and instructor.
Stay with what you got. Take your time.
Had a little bit of a miss, although he told him to stay with what you've got.
Yeah, it's centering your group.
There you go.
It worked.
Stay with what you got.
Picked up another hit on the 4th shot.
As I told you before, sometimes you can overcorrect. They're staying with their group and they're centering up nice.
Hit number 5, not bad at all. Take a look, folks, right here. Only one miss. That's just a little bit high. Look at that number 2. Wow, right down the center of the target. Now, here's what's difficult. They go to target number 2, which is further away, but they're still in the same spot. It's a whole new shooting match, no pun intended, and the first one, he misses.
Yeah, that was just off to the right. John, his spotter, saw it. It was good elevation. It was just off to the right, so they're going to make a correction now on a hole.
Sounds like it worked.
And the wind is blowing, and they want to have a sense of urgency to get that third shot off.
Sorry. Had a miss, but he has the right now to move on to the third target because he only hit 1 out of 3 on target 2. But that's all you've got to do. Just hit 1. Didn't gain as many points, though. So here we go. Target 3, folks. We're over 1 mile right here. And he's low.
Not too bad. The wind was good. It was a good wind call. Just a little bit low.
You heard the spotter telling him what to do. Hold .5 right.
Center.
And that worked.
Yeah, that was only about 6 inches right of center. He nailed that plate. Let's see if he can do it one more time.
Yeah, don't change a thing, Duncan. It worked.
Beautiful.
So he's got 2 out of 3 right now. That'll give him the right to move on to target number 4. Now, if he can hit just one of them on target 4, he will be qualified for our finals in the future.
Yeah, these guys are doing really well together. They're keeping a good tempo. John's on the wind, and he's doing a good job spotting. Beautiful. First round at the 4th plate, 1,990 yards.
Just up the left side. Come .2 right.
No, off just a little bit. But he's already qualified now for the final just with that first hit. That's all he needed.
Yeah, John's doing a good job. He's seeing these spots.
Nice run, dude.
And another hit, 2 out of 3, so he accumulates some points. He has the right to move on to the finals. So we asked Duncan, what is the key to your success?
I used to shoot 1,000-yard bench rest a lot, and that's one of the secrets to that. Once you get the wind dialed in, you get the rounds downrange just as fast as you can. You kind of have to get them down quick. When that first round hit and my spotters are yelling, same hold, you just start pounding them in. You heard the communication back and forth where we had a little miscommunication about which side I hit on, and somebody was saying hold right and the others are saying center. I'd actually seen the impact, so I was able to tell I need to hold center. So But communication's key. You know, you get your spotters and your shooters. If you can't communicate, you're not going to work.
I noticed that McMillan on his shirt, he also is using a McMillan stock. So let's find out a little bit more about McMillan fiberglass stocks. We sent Paul to do that job.
Kelly McMillan here with McMillan Fiberglass Stocks, leader in the industry for military, law enforcement, and competitive shooting in the civilian world, and also hunters. Also now with the ELR community, he's developed the Beast, and again, it's number one stock in the industry. And I'll turn it over to you, Kelly, and tell us a little bit more about the company.
Thanks, Paul. Really glad to be here. Glad to be a sponsor of this great event. One of the things that we've been able to do this year is we developed a new stock specifically for ELR. It's called the ELR Beast. It's heavy duty, it's solid fore-end. It'll take the weight of those big 38-inch barrels and big heavy actions and give you the kind of rigidity and stiffness you need to be able to count on repeatability.
Kelly, tell me about these other stocks you have here.
Well, you know, to start off with, this is the A5 Super Mag. This basically was the only ELR stock on the market when we first made it a number of years ago for the ShyTac. The ShyTac was the first big caliber, big action that we developed a stock for. And this was the basis of what most everybody's guns were up until just recently. This is a 50 cal, what we call our Super 50, and this is for the FCSA 50 cal competition, but it would be perfectly acceptable to shoot it in this match as long as you could attach a bipod to the front. It's actually trued both in this plane and in the other plane, so that when the gun recoils, it recoils straight back. So the guys shooting off the bench really love that stock because all they have to do is push it back up to the stop and they're right on the same spot where they were when they pulled the trigger.
More King of 2 Miles presented by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks after this.